Oh, hey everybody. I'm a little surprised to see you down there. Welcome to Picks from the Print Mine. I'm John, and I'm one of the hosts, or at least I have been. Um, this is the show where we talk about new and sometimes even old releases in the Goodman Games online store. However, I've been exploring around a little bit and I found this ventilation shaft, and I think I'm going to get out of here. Um, I'm not sure where Dieter is right now. I think if you just wander around, call out his name every so often, you'll probably find him. He'll hear you, and you can hook up, and he can tell you about stuff. But me, I'm out of here. It's sayonara, baby. So good luck, bon voyage. Maybe I'll see you on the outside. So long, goodbye. It's been great. Catch you later.
Hey everybody, how you doing? John, what you been up to lately? John,
I don't
hey,
think John is here.
where is he?
I, you know,
John,
I heard some weird noises, but I have no idea, and I could phase through walls.
uh, hmm, he didn't get another job, did he? John,
Did
John,
Emogoth?
John, where are you? John, well, I
Hmm.
guess,
Maybe Emogoth moved him.
I don't know. I guess I'll do the show by myself then. I don't know. Well,
Whoa!
so what? What?
Whoa! Whoa! I'm okay.
John!
I'm okay.
Oh,
Ah, oh,
what's going on? Where have you been?
so
You're late.
are you done? Uh, I've learned something today.
What's that?
Ventilation ducts are not designed to support the weight of a fully grown adult male.
Hmm.
I don't know how I figured that out, but
I
somehow I did. Uh,
No, but I saw it work in a movie.
yeah, I did too.
Hmm.
I did too. Um, for what that's worth. But I guess movies aren't real.
Who
Not like
knew?
not like us. Not like what we do.
This is all
Whew,
100% realism here. Yeah.
whew. Still, I got my workout for the day.
Cool.
How you been?
I've been doing okay. I've been doing okay. I actually, this is going to be weird, but I actually did some gaming this week.
What?
I know, right?
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
started running a campaign
Oh, awesome.
in person. It was fun. It was
In
great.
person, even.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that does sound good.
What about you?
Gaming wise, still gaming a little bit online, and I'm running a group through the jeweler that dealt in Stardust.
Never played that
I'm trying to think what I can say about what they did
one.
without spoiling anything in that adventure. Basically, I mean, you're invading, or exploring a jeweler's abode, and as you might expect, there are some tricks and traps and things in
Right.
there. And before they went in, the cleric decided to cast Detect Evil and got a high enough result that basically they had a ping on like everything dangerous in the place before they even went inside.
Wow,
And I
nice.
thought, oh, this could drain some of the energy out of this, but no, they still fell for stuff, and
Well, that's
I
great.
totally
That's great.
misinterpreted because it doesn't tell you how it's dangerous; it just tells you it's dangerous. So then
That's
they're
true.
making assumptions about, well, I bet it does this, and it's like that's completely wrong, and it does something else, and they got all swept up in it. So
Awesome.
it's gone well so far.
Well, you are also, aren't you going to a con again soon?
I am next week.
Next week.
Next
Okay.
a week and 1 day from today, I will be on the road headed to Portland, Oregon
That sounds
for
exciting.
Game Storm. Oh, I forget the number. Anyway, Game
Anyway,
Storm in
Game Storm.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the week after that, I am going to Lexicon in
All right.
Lexington, Kentucky.
All right.
So that's my first con of the year. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting experience to get back to the in-person convention scene.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and
There's a nice energy. I mean, the attendance was lower than normal, but still, it was a good crowd, nice energy, and kind of nice to be around people again,
right.
talking about
Um,
games, playing
yeah,
games.
and cons are a great place to run road crew games.
That is true. I had a plan of getting out of here and running some road crew games. It didn't quite work out.
Didn't work out.
Didn't really work out. But
I
yeah, no, road crew games are great, and road crew games have new swag. I've heard, or I've seen.
What kind of new swag?
I happen to have snagged some here as
And
examples.
that's not just a prompt to get you to talk about it. I really don't know. I haven't looked.
This is
Ooh,
the game one. I believe it's game one pencil. You get a set of those mechanical pencil. Can you
nice. I always like those.
see how mechanical that is if I get it up close? And there's also an assortment of bookmarks.
Do I have to make an
Design.
artifact check to use those pencils?
What was that?
Do I have to make an artifact check to use those pencils?
You do if you're playing MCC.
Okay.
And the backs of the bookmarks have a little character sheet.
Oh, nice.
I'm
I'm very thrilled to see the return of the bookmark character sheet.
I'm particularly partial to this design.
Oh, cool.
Simple, black and red.
Isn't that one of the spines on one of the editions?
Is that the?
That might be like the gold
skull. It's not the demon skull. It might be the lich, right?
It's one of the gold foil ones. Yeah.
The Egyptian lich, I think, has this. I could be wrong. Was this the Beast Man cover, or was this the Angry Hugh spine?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Anyway,
whatever that one is, I don't have it.
So I tried to access how all this works for acquiring road crew swag for your road crew games, and I ran into some technical glitches. So I may not have this perfectly right, but I believe the procedure is you put your events on the calendar on the events page on the website. Then that, through a mechanism I'm not entirely clear on, gives you access to the swag. So you can place orders for swag to go with the events that you've put on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
And the swag is free in the US. And there's different swag. Currently, I believe it's just set up with Game 1, Game 3, and Game 5, but that'll be expanding as time goes on.
So we don't know yet if there's a new belt buckle this year?
I am not certain what's out there for that. I know there is swag that has not been revealed.
Ah, okay.
So there is some secret swag, I guess, to be revealed at a later date. Yeah, no.
Oh no! Here I'm looking at it. 13 games. 13 games get you the 2022 Road Crew belt buckle.
So they have filled in some.
Yeah, they have filled in the rest of it. So yeah.
Yeah, game 1 is bookmarks and pencils. Game 3 is folders and I think a sticky pad.
Yep.
Yeah, like a Post-it note kind of thing with some kind of, I can't remember what the art is.
5 games is graph paper pad and band character buttons. Right. 7 games is an exclusive Road Crew t-shirt.
Ooh.
And 5 more band character buttons. 9 games is judge's screen and 5 dice bags. 11 games is a death stamp and 7 branded sets of D6s. 13 games is the Road Crew belt buckle.
Is it a death stamp like that?
It might be.
Oh, it doesn't say.
It says a death stamp. That's all it says.
A death stamp.
Oh, there might be a picture on here.
Not B death stamp. A death stamp.
A death stamp.
Yeah, no, I totally forgot what I was just about to say. But yeah, no. The other thing, sorry, spaced on what I was going to say.
Did you get a concussion while you're in the vent there?
It's things may be a little spotty today. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, no, this is a death stamp in any case.
Is that in the store right now too?
These, I believe these are in the store. They should be, they're pre-inked. You can
Oh,
see some
nice,
ink on
nice.
there.
I have
And
never owned a death stamp in my years
with
of playing DCC.
with games getting back to more and more in-person games, these are kind of handy. This is a nice little spell book
Oh,
design
cool.
with a little kitty cat up there for you know, your familiar perhaps. I just have these two. I have used this one a few times, I guess I could say. You get to fill in your cause of death, you know, but you just stamp those 0 level sheets and blot them out with the stamp. It's a fun little visceral moment when you get that ka-chunk of death.
Let's see. Well, stamps, cool. Road crew, cool. What else we got? Oh, new in the store.
Yeah, what?
The return of the grab bag.
Oh yes, one of
Yeah,
my favorite things ever.
this
I always
is
love
this
a
is
grab bag.
exciting. It's exciting. If you're, I don't remember. I don't think it's been done every year, but a lot of years.
It has been done. I can't remember if the first year was 2017 or 18 or something like that. I think maybe 17.
Right. So yeah, you just order the grab bag for $69.99, and you get a box of random things from the warehouse.
Right.
So yeah, it could be let's see, it could be DCC stuff, could be MCC stuff, could be 5th edition fantasy, Metamorphosis Alpha, X Crawl, System Neutral,
Yep.
even sometimes some of the older 3E and 4E titles.
Yep.
Um,
And it's at least it's rated between like 7 to 8 pounds of
right,
stuff.
7 to 8 pounds.
So if you looked
And
at the cover price on what you got, it's going to far exceed the
right,
$70
right.
buy-in. And some of it may be a little scratch and dent, but I've had these before myself personally, and that like often they're
I mean,
just
even the scratch and dent stuff is
yeah.
sometimes in better condition than the stuff that's actually on my shelf. So
the things at your local store might be in worse shape than the scratch and dent from Goodman Games.
But and there is guaranteed that you will get no duplicates in a single box.
Correct.
If you order multiple boxes, you might get some duplicates
Right.
amongst boxes. We make
Right.
no promises
You're
there.
not getting a stack of you know, free RPG Day modules that are all the same.
Right,
or something.
8 pounds of free RPG. Yeah, good times.
No, they're all different across in each box. If you get multiple boxes, yeah, it could feature a few duplicates. But I have in the past once or twice gotten 2 boxes and had very little duplication. So
yeah, and
if you do really well getting 2 of them also.
If you happen to get stuff that you already have on your shelf, like they're always good to keep for trades. Like in the Facebook group and stuff, there's often people saying, "I want to trade for this one or this one or this one."
That's true. That's true. Or just giving them away to people, like if you run road crew games in
and they make
in a public setting, and like somebody's gonna start running their own games, just go, well, I got some spares, here's a couple.
They make great gifts for your favorite Twitch show hosts.
You know, I hadn't thought of that, but that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. So
really,
so send them all to Joey Royale and.
Yeah, that's accurate. So yeah, what have we've got road crew, we've got
grab bag. Oh, so yeah, there's
road crew, we've got grab bags that you.
There's another cool. There's another cool little thing in the store that is not it's not a book, but it is useful to use with your books. The official Dungeon Crawl Classics shelf file of holding.
Oh yeah, you could put your grab bags in the shelf file.
So yeah, it's just this cardboard thing that you fold up.
All right, let's see you do it.
Do it right here in front of you.
A blur of action, and it's done.
No, that's just my camera.
Oh. I thought you were like the Bionic Man or something.
And so yeah, it holds modules or whatever you like. It's got art on the spine, etc. It comes with some I can't really see that there. Some stickers maybe.
Yeah. I may have the sticker.
I need a technological advance in my.
There.
There you go. There
There's
you
the
go.
sticker, so you can label things with what branch of Goodman Games products are
and,
in, and
and
even like make up your own if you want.
it's wide enough, like it could hold probably 2 of the hardcover rule books, a whole bunch of the modules, whatever you want to put in it. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
easily 20 something modules, or maybe 30. I'm not sure.
I just put it together, so I haven't tested it.
I have one that I have stuff in, and I couldn't tell you how much stuff is in it. But it's at least 20 something modules. I know that. And there's
really
in there too. It's not like it's packed tight with 20 something. So
it'd be really nice though if it were enchanted, so that the module you want automatically comes to your fingers and you don't have to search through them.
I think that was one of the stretch goals on the Kickstarter. We just didn't quite.
We didn't quite. Damn it!
Arcane level pledge level there. Yeah, didn't quite make it. One more bidder would have. One more person pledging their money to the Kickstarter. We'd have hit that.
I knew I should have pledged.
Curse you. All right, so that's a bunch of unusual things.
But we have we are working in a print mine, so we do actually have some printed materials, books to talk about too.
We have dug up a few things here.
First up, one that's been in the store for a little while, but we haven't had the chance to talk about it yet, is Killian's Crawls. There's a new, this is a series of modules, and the new, oh, here it is right in front of my face. The newest one is MX03, The Curse of Melefex the Mad. And so, so these adventures can be used in conjunction as a campaign. They kind of build off of each other, but this particular one as I was reading it, like it would make a really good convention one-shot, I think. It starts basically, you have defeated the villain of the last module and sold all his spell books at auction. And it starts with you being rich for the last 2 years, but then people start coming to you saying, hey, this guy that bought all these books from you is really causing some trouble and we need you to go get him.
A little problem been created.
So, it's a great example of using players' wealth and fame against them, and having consequences for past events coming to haunt you.
And it's a nice little multi-level dungeon, I guess, that's part of it.
It's a fortress.
Not a dungeon exactly, but
and let's see, and it does have 3 new spells in it also, I think. Yes, 3. Which is, you can never have too many spells.
And if I remember correctly, these have each in the series, they've each been like a different level, like you're leveling up.
Like the first ones, there was, I don't think it's officially part of the MX series, but the first one was a 0 level, right? And then there's a first level, and I think this one is 3rd. Well, this one's 3rd level.
I don't think it was MX, but I think it was the same like town.
It's the same setting in the 0 level adventure.
Yeah, because they've all built additional details to that setting. Yeah, cool.
So let's see. One of the other cool things we got here. Many of you probably heard of Tales from the Smoking Worm. Really nice little zine, high quality writing, art, production. Everything about the Smoking Worm is super high quality. But now you can get the first 3 issues in a super nice little box set.
Gold foil even.
Oh yes, gold foil even.
That looks nice.
It is really nice. And so the first 3 issues are in this. I believe the 4th issue kickstarted a while back and is now, I think, just recently getting to the store, or will be getting to the store soon. I don't know exactly. But there's going to be tomorrow night, in fact, on this very Twitch channel, is going to be the Kickstarter launch show for the next Tales from the Smoking Worm monograph number 2, featuring an adventure written by damn it, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but
whoever he is,
some guy you probably I know you've heard of it. You know his name if you heard it. Yeah, so that's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern on this.
I want to describe him as Dizzy or DZ or something.
Yeah, that sounds close.
Yeah,
Not quite, but close. Yeah, I don't know.
He plays the trumpet, and he's Dizzy Gillespie. No,
Dizzy Gillespie. Dizzy Gillespie's a big DCC fan. I don't know if you know
that. Yeah, but Tales of the Smoking Worm. Two things that jumped out at me, or a couple of things that jumped out at me on these first couple issues. We covered issue 3 when it came out. I can't remember.
Right, I think didn't Emogoth eat Trevor that episode?
I think maybe he did. Yeah, now that I think about it. But I guess that I hope somebody will take over producing these for him posthumously. But I like the in number. I think this is number 1, right? Number 1, the Paladin. It's not a new class. It's like sort of similar to like a wizard could or could not have a patron. It's any given class could or could not be a paladin, and if you become a paladin, there's like rules in here for what that means, and
that's pretty cool.
Kind of like a template or something you lay onto another class. And this does have details for Cthulhu as a patron.
Because who doesn't want that?
And then this one, the one that really jumped out at me, it's got good stuff, but the thing that I like is the Shoggoth done as not just a monster, like here's the stat block and here's what it does, but it's done out in across multiple pages the same way that dragons are done in the DCC core rulebook. So you could have hundreds of different Shoggoths, like never the same Shoggoth twice. They have different abilities and different defenses. And
yeah, big fan of random tables, as I'm sure most DCC players are.
Yeah, kind of comes with the territory.
Right.
So but and then but that box set, what does the box set run? Does it have a price on
I feel hold on, let me see here.
You're gonna check your spare brain.
I'm gonna check my spare brain. Yes, I will consult the Oracle. It is $60.
$60. All right.
So that is 3, 4, 5,
these 6. Individual issues.
Looks like they're 15 a piece.
15 for these versions. The original versions, I think, were 20 because they were the
original were fancier covers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so 34, 45, and then the box is really a quality. It's a hardcore, sturdy, beautiful looking box.
Would you say there's room for another issue or 2 in that box?
There's probably room for like 1 additional issue in the box. Yeah.
All right.
There's going to need to be a second box at some point. So I think that's all the DCC stuff we have this time, isn't it?
Well, I did dig up a 5th edition adventure here.
5th edition. Okay, it's been a while since we've seen one of those.
5th edition fantasy. This is number 18.
Number 18, Horror in the Blackwood Forest.
Yes, and this is from Jason Vey, who did the Empire of the East, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Empire of the East, there's a new printing of that available in the store too.
Oh right. So yeah, this is a nice little adventure. Without spoiling anything, basically there is a mysterious disappearance, perhaps kidnapping, somebody goes missing, and there's a kind of a nice pursuit of what's behind it all and how it goes along.
Right.
You have to cover some territory to figure it all out.
It starts as a simple missing person quest and turns into more of a conspiracy plot thing that you get embroiled in. And there's some pretty hefty looking monsters in here too. This is for level 7, right?
Yes. according to the cover, and probably confirmed, yes, in the first page there.
Yeah, so it's a pretty solid adventure. Got some new spells, new monsters, new magic item, all that. But
and it's got my my twin on the front there.
Oh yeah, it looks just like you. But it also, I want to call out page 21 has what I think might be my new favorite piece of Stefan Pogue art.
Yes, it's illustrated throughout by Stefan, but yeah,
yes.
I might be able to get it.
Yeah, you can show it better than I can.
Some kind of demon devil thing, and
I just really like that picture a lot.
Yeah. I like the tower. I like there's a little character twist thing toward the end of this. I would enjoy running this if I had the right situation come up.
The right situation being players?
That I was I've never I've played some 5th edition. I've never GM'd it, so I don't know if I'd want to start with this one as my first experience, but if I had a group and they wanted to play 5th edition and I was inclined to run, I might run this or make this the part of a little campaign, string a few of these adventures together. And
yeah, I've obviously not played this one yet, but I have used several 5th edition fantasy adventures in that 5th edition campaign, and they work really well. So
yeah,
I like them a lot.
Yeah, I've looked at stringing a few of them together. I just have never had the chance to actually run them.
Well, speaking of 5th edition, there's a brand new surprise ore that no one has talked about except us. We're the only ones that have it, and no, I'm just making stuff up.
I was like, wow, an announcement. It was like, people are going to lose their mind. That is something that comes up repeatedly. What's the next one going to be?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm not involved with that part of the business.
There is the Dark Tower that's coming along.
Oh yeah, there's a Dark Tower.
I mean, I don't know anything. We don't know anything about when, but it's
aren't we supposed to still be getting a 5th edition version of Empire of the East at some point?
Yes, that too. But the Dark Tower, Chris Doyle was on a show.
Oh yeah, he talked about it recently on
not a Goodman Games show, but some other show, I think. And he was saying basically they're giving it the OAR treatment, but it's not literally an OAR book.
Okay, yeah, all right. So it's going to be a big hardcover thing with all sorts of extra stuff then?
I'm guessing cool. It'll have.
Cool.
I mean, it makes sense that it would have some background on it and how interview with Janelle and everything to lay it all out there. That would actually be pretty awesome.
No kidding.
Well, how's your post-apocalyptic sensibilities here?
Well, I enjoy a good radiation treatment now and then.
Yeah.
It helps keep me healthy and looking good.
Yeah, your beard is looking really good.
Thanks.
I'm sure that's the radiation.
It glows in the dark, so.
I have found, and probably you have too, a couple of post-apocalyptic items here.
All right, lay it on me.
One of which is Carnage in the Casino.
Okay.
A 0-level adventure takes place in a kind of post-apocalyptic Las Vegas, I believe, if my memory serves me. But I took a fall recently. It may not be there. I just sworn it was Las Vegas, but now I can't find it. Anyway.
In any case, a Las Vegas-like environment.
Location of your choice. If you want to do Atlantic City or whatever fits your campaign, it takes place in a casino. It's a 0-level adventure. It's got all the things you would expect in a casino, including a buffet. And it does come with a.
Is there a random table for the buffet? Is there a random buffet table?
Is there? That's a good question.
That would be, if there's not, someone needs to do that.
No, there isn't. But maybe it wouldn't be too hard to crowdsource one or just go to a
Yeah, so
buffet.
so put your best ideas for random items on a random buffet table into the chat.
But yeah, no, it's got a player map and a GM map, so you can give the players one that doesn't have all the secret stuff on it. The Lucky
Good.
Lady Casino. But that's not all the post-apocalyptic
That's not all.
stuff.
There's more.
There is more. There is the level 1 post-apocalyptic adventure, Seekers of the, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Unknown.
Unknown. Yes, that's I believe that's the proper way to say it. Yeah. And the first thing about this adventure that really stood out to me is the production quality. Like,
yeah,
it's got full color. Well, for starters, like the cover comes off like an old school.
Yeah.
And it's got the map
is
inside.
full color.
Two full color maps inside.
Got a hex map for your overland portion. And then inside that is the other interior portion. No spoilers there. We try to just flash that quickly. And then the adventure itself is extensive. It's 56 pages.
Right. And now this is part of a new series of adventures called Classics Mutated.
Correct.
And so I guess the idea is that they take classic adventures and reimagine them as post-apocalyptic. So
right.
This one clearly
yeah.
is heavily influenced by a certain classic adventure.
In Search of the Unknown.
Oh yeah.
That was the
Unknown. Yeah, so and I've not actually ever played that adventure. So
it's one of my favorites. I've run it a few times.
But so this Seekers of the Unknown has a whole bunch of like callbacks to that adventure and Easter eggs for people who are familiar with it.
Yeah.
And I was also struck. It's also got a lot of great like just 80s pop culture Easter eggs and things like that. Like I noticed war games and now I can't even think of the other stuff that I saw in here.
Yeah.
The fly.
And even the map has some physical resemblance to not like the whole map is just copied, but there are elements in there that are structurally the same as from
right. And much like the original adventure, it's somewhat based on it's a more sandboxy sort of thing. It doesn't really have a plot or even a main villain necessarily. You're just kind of going to this place and exploring, finding stuff, doing what you feel like doing.
Yeah, you're scavenging basically. You're just looking for loot.
So, and the thing that I really, really enjoy about this adventure is that it does have a lot of random tables in it for different things. Like one of the things that your players will come across 3D printers in different locations, and there's different table. Like there's a random 3D printed food table that you roll on. There's a random item table that you roll on, and
you could use that for the buffet, right?
Oh yeah. You could use that for the random buffet.
Because that's a 0 level adventure. This is a 1st level adventure. You could go from one to the other conceivably. And those are both Mutant Crawl classics. But you could also run them with Umerica via the American Survival Guide.
Right. And now this book has existed for a while, but this is a new printing, because this one is actually printed by Goodman Games and distributed by Goodman Games. So, whereas the old one was done as a third party.
Correct. It's a partnership between Shield of Faith and Goodman Games. Post-apocalyptic setting, different post-apocalypse than MCC, although I know a lot of people they're running this, but they're pulling elements of MCC, or they run MCC, but they pull elements of this over. It's got 12 new classes, so you are not hurting for choices when it comes to what your characters might be. And one of the variations in here that's quite nice that I quite like is the piecemeal armor option,
Yes.
where you
Yes.
can get scavenged bits of armor and you add that up, and that gives you a rating. It gives you a die rating, and then the die becomes like a reducing damage that you take. You roll your die for your armor, and you potentially negate the damage or reduce the damage that you suffer. So I like the way that works. With like you could cobble together whatever you can get your hands on and get some benefit out of it.
Right. So
Uh,
that's what scavengers would do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
But this version is like the text and art is the same as the previous version.
I believe so. I believe
So
everything's the same. There may be typos that are.
yeah, I'm sure there's some updates in that regard. But yeah, so if you already have the older version, this is basically the same thing. But if you don't have it, this is going to be probably easier to find, and yeah, so it's a fantastic setting. I think like America's been one of the most popular third-party products since it was
absolutely.
started. So
It started as the zines crawling under a broken moon,
right.
And a lot of that material is in here, and I'm not sure how much it's like uh, adapted or adjusted, but the zine kind of came out piecemeal and then all compiled here. I think there may have been little tweaks. I don't know.
And that runs $45, which is
45.
pretty cheap for a hardcover book of that size.
Really.
Actually,
I mean,
so
it is like 200. What is it? 280 something pages, something like that. And there's even if you like the old library method of laying your book on the photocopier at the library to make your character sheets. If you're
that's a fantastic fantastic character sheet there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just the art of the character sheet is awesome.
Oh well. So MCC, 5th edition fantasy, DCC. What else we got?
Stamps, bookmarks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's. Oh, you hear that? You know what that means?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
I've got an idea. Let's see if this works.
Greetings, worms! I am Emogoth, Lord of the Print Mines, and I am here with my very special guest. Worm, who are you?
I'm one of your minions, one of your many minions. One of the minions you like. If I'm honest.
You're just one of my minions.
Yeah.
Where is my special guest?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. You've been kind of chewing through the guests pretty harshly. I mean, literally.
Yes. Well, I'm a
it's
dragon.
Increasingly difficult to get somebody to come on the show because they know they're going to be annihilated.
Well, yeah. Well, I
think maybe you need to take a less aggressive approach. Maybe.
So I should just maim them.
That would be a start. Maybe, yeah. Something they could recover from. I mean, if we want the print mine to be successful, we need them to be alive to continue to produce things. And we've run out of the scrolls of resurrection, because like after you demolish them, we have been able to bring some of them back, but
get more scrolls.
They're reluctant to come back on, even if we say we can resurrect them. I mean, it's just getting to be a tangle. It's getting to be difficult to find somebody willing to show up.
Perhaps we should get a hero, someone who can fight me in single combat.
Okay, I guess we could start looking for that. Is that, if that's what you want? Should I write that down?
Yes, write that down.
Hero. Okay. Any particular type you want? Arthurian.
Paladin.
A paladin. Okay, so sure, we'll talk to the smoking worm people. Maybe they can help us find a paladin.
Yes, paladins taste good.
They have like paladins specifically have like deific protections and stuff. You're okay with that?
Oh yes, yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
All right.
I am a dragon.
Well, true.
Dragons.
I'm not disputing that. All right, we'll see what we can do.
All right. Well, next time there had better be a guest.
And
or I'm eating you.
Yeah, please don't immolate me now, because then I won't be able to do the thing with the stuff and the thing. Okay.
Now go.
Whoa. Whew. Well, that didn't go quite as planned, but
well, you're alive. I'm impressed.
Yeah, because he gave me more work to do.
Oh.
Now I have to find a paladin from somewhere. He wants to fight him in single combat or something. I don't know.
Good luck.
Do like temp agencies have paladins?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to figure this out.
Well.
But anyway, I think that's all we got for today.
Yep, sounds like it. So,
well, thank you, Dieter, for propping me up when I was down.
Yeah, well, good luck on your future escape attempts.
Yeah, well, we'll see. That didn't go very well. Maybe I just won't try anymore. It would be nice to breathe fresh air a little more often, but
yeah, it's overrated. All right. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Everything we talked about is available on the Goodman Games website store. We'll be back in, I don't know, a month or so with another episode.
After we've done our conventions, definitely after that.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. Bye.
All right. So long, everybody.